Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to build this awesome camera survival house. This thing came out freaking epic. It came out exactly how I wanted it to, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. In the video, I'm going to show you that also, if you guys want to turn this actual lens into a window, you can do that. I'll show you how to do both, but I blacked mine out because I think it looks a little bit better like that. But again, I'll show you both so you have both options. But I'm really excited to show you guys how to build it, so let's get started. So for this build, we are going to need black wool, block of quartz, gray wool, block of redstone. We're going to need stained glass panes and also full glass stains. But the better ones would be to use the black stained glass because it just looks better. But if you don't have that, you can just use regular glass. And then we need oak planks, gravel, and then we need some gray stained clay. Again, you don't need that, but it's just kind of a little upgrade. But that's all we're going to need for the most part. If we need anything else, I will be sure to let you guys know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, we're going to get started right now. We're going to be starting with the black wool, working from the left to right. If you guys need me a huge favor right now and scroll down and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. And if at any point in this video, guys, you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always pause or rewind at any point in order to catch up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the row of 18 black wool going to the right. So again, 18 black wool going to the right. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Just like that, guys. 18 black wool. That is our first row, and we're going to be working up the rest of the way, left to right, the same way we started. So next row is going to be a total of 10 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then it's going to be 3 block of quartz. So 1, 2, 3. Then 5 black wool to finish this row up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Go to the left side yet again. It's going to be 5 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 block of quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's going to be 2 gray wool. 1, 2. Then 2 black wool. 1, 2. Just like that. Okay, starting on the left side yet again. It's going to be 4 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 block of quartz. Then it's going to be 4 black wool. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 block of quartz right there. Boom. Next row is going to be a total of 4 black wool. Or not next row, I mean continuing on. It's going to be 4 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to be 2 gray wool. 1, 2. Then 2 black wool. 1, 2. Just like that. Okay. Now we are on our next row, which is our 5th row. And that's going to be 3 black wool. 1, 2, 3. 1 block of quartz. 6 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1 block of quartz. Then black wool the rest of the way. Alright, our next row, our next 2 rows, guys, are going to be the exact same thing. Same thing. So just mimic that exact row twice. So it's 1 right here. I'm literally copying what's right below it. Just like this. And then here's the next one right here for the 3rd one. Boom, just like that. Okay, so there's going to be 3 rows of the exact same thing, basically. Alright. Let's start our next row. So our next row is going to be 4 block of quartz going to the right here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 6 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's going to be 8 block of quartz, guys. So 8 block of quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just basically taking it to the end. Okay. Our next row is going to be 1 block of quartz. 3 gray wool. 1, 2, 3. 1 block of quartz. 4 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 block of quartz. I'm sorry, not 1 block of quartz. I have 3 block of quartz. 1, 2, 3. 2 block of redstone. 1, 2. Then block of quartz the rest of the way. Okay. Our next row is going to be 1 block of quartz. 3 gray wool. 1, 2, 3. 8 block of quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 2 block of redstone. 1, 2. Then 4 blocks of quartz to finish it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our final row on the front here, guys, is going to be a full row of block of quartz going all the way across. Just like that. Okay. So as you can see, that was actually pretty easy. So now I'm going to show you how to actually detail the front really quickly. And what we're going to do first is basically taking this ring for the lens, and we're going to bring all those blocks out by 2. So all these rows right here, brings out by 2. This we're going to bring out by 2. This, like every block in this circle. So stay within that circle, and you're going to bring all of it out by 2. Okay, and if you want this to be a window, just go ahead and clear this out. Like all this right here, you're just going to clear this out. But for me, what I'm going to go for is on the outside rows, I'm going to be using the gray wool, just like this. And I'm going to stay within the circle though. I'm going to keep it like, you know, keep the shape of it with the gray wool, or not gray wool, gray glass, grain stained glass, just like this. And then in the inner glass, I'm going to get the black, or the inner area, I'm going to get the black stained glass and fill it. And that way it looks like kind of dimensional, like it goes inward, like an actual lens does. So I keep it like that, okay? And then I actually messed up right here. I forgot this one block of quartz. And then what we're going to do is down here, on this gray button right here, we're going to bring this out to make it 3D as well. And that's all the buttons I made 3D right here, as you can see. But you can just go ahead and add more or less, whatever you like to do. But that's the actual front, guys. That's the hardest part. So give yourself a round of applause. It gets only easier from here. So now we're going to start on the sides. Let's start with our right side. All right, so on the right side, what we're going to do is we're basically going to go ahead and get the black wool. And we're going to do it row by row yet again. It's going to be all the way up. But it's pretty easy from here. So what we're going to do is do one black wool. Again, starting in the bottom right. One black wool. Then you're going to do one black stained glass, like a full block. Then you're going to do a space of one. Then one black glass stain, or one black glass. Then it's going to be two black wool. 1, 2, just like that. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the next row is going to be just like this. It's going to be two glass, 1, 2, a space, then two glass, then one black wool. Next row is going to be the next four rows is the exact same thing. It's going to be four glass, 5 glass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then one black wool. And then once you've done that, the next 3 rows is that exact same thing, guys. So 1, 2, 3. Should be one. The glass should end one block away from the block of quartz right there. All right, and then take your black wool all the way up as well, and then just connect this part of the black wool to this part. So you should have this basically. All right, and I'm gonna remove this dirt right here underneath all this stuff. I'm gonna place my oak planks because that's what's gonna be there anyway, just so it looks a little bit cleaner like that. All right, and that's, I'm just gonna put gravel there for now, just because I don't have any grass. But anyway, so now we have that done. The next row is gonna be a full row of block of quartz all the way across. Next row, same thing. Then this next row is gonna be a little bit of a change up. It's gonna be one block of quartz, 3 black wool, 1, 2, 3, one block of quartz, or 2 blocks actually, finish that up. Then our final row is gonna be a full row of block of quartz. And boom, that was pretty easy. That's our right side. I'll back up so you can pause that if you need to. You can see all the dimensions of the box, and because of the windows, you can see all the lines anyway if you want to count them out. So really simple. That's our right side. Let's go ahead and get started on our left side now. So for the left side, I'm gonna go ahead and take you over here real quick. We're gonna be doing a little bit differently. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do a row of black wool going all the way back, just like we did that side, but going all the way back with just the black wool. So it'll be 6 black wool going straight back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're gonna take that up on this left side here. We're gonna take it up a total of 6 blocks. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then just connect it to this side. All right, and then everything within this area, we're gonna fill in with the black stained glass, just like this. So this is where our window for this side is gonna go. So just fill all this in really quickly right now. All right, and then the rest of the way is just block of quartz. So just get your block of quartz and fill it all the way up to the top. All right, just like so. Boom. All right, and then now we're gonna go and do the top of the roof basically. So for the roof, it depends how you want to do it. For me, I did mine a little bit differently. I think I did it, yeah, let me see. I added one like button over here, but you can do it any way you like. So what I did was in the first row, starting on the left side, basically actually right side. So if you're coming from the outside of the house, the front, you're gonna just go on your right side over here, but turn your body. And the first row is gonna be like this. It's gonna be 5 black wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next row, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the rest of this entire build is just black wool, block of quartz. So take this block of quartz all the way to this side. All right, and then fill everything else in with the block of quartz on this roof. And then we're gonna add a button in a second, but we're gonna be doing that on top of this, so it's not gonna be an issue for right now. So just go focus on filling this entire roof in with the block of quartz. And the button's gonna be over here on this side, just so it has a little bit of separation. It's kind of like the photo button. And what we're gonna do that is basically come all the way to the right side here and find the 2 center blocks just like this. And we're gonna go ahead and actually find these like 2 blocks away from the center right here like this. You're gonna do 2 black wool, then bring it in. You're gonna do 4, then 4, then 2. So it's basically this little like weird button, and you can move it back if you want, or forward one like I did, and that's like the good spot for me, I think. So I want to keep mine just like this. All right, and then on the back, we're gonna go and do that real quick as well. The back is pretty simple because all we're going to do right here is come to the bottom. You're going to get the black wool and connect it to both sides just like this. And then if you want, you can create separations in the window. On that one I did at create separations, you can just add the lines in the middle. But on this one I want a bigger window. So I'm going to do one row of black wool on this side. And I'm going to do one row of black wool on this side. And then I'm going to connect them off the top just like this. And then the rest of this, I'm going to fill in with glass. I know it's kind of a big window, so if you guys don't like windows that big, you can create your separation. But for me, I really want the window to be that big, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to do it with the gray wool. That way it lets a little bit more light in, because if you have two big black windows, it doesn't let as much light in, I don't think. So I want to add the gray wool, so that way it adds a little bit of contrast to the room and stuff. Or not gray wool, gray glass, so it adds a little bit of contrast to the build and everything. So I'm going to use that. And then the next row is to finish this whole area up right here. We're going to use the block of quartz, guys. So we're just going to fill all this in with the block of quartz. Just take it from this side all the way to this side, back and forth, just like that. Okay, almost done here, guys. We're getting to the end here. Alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, come inside, and I'm going to remove all of this grass. So I'm going to take the, any block really. If you have a potion of swiftness, I recommend drinking that because that'll make you move more swift, as I always say. So we're just remove all this really quickly, and then we're going to replace it with oak planks. So if you want to move ahead of me, you can. But I'm going to try and, I've been trying to do more of my videos in one take because a lot of you guys say you like them better like this. So I'm going to try and keep doing that. So all we're going to do now is we're just going to fill this in with oak planks though. And again, you can feel free to move faster than me if you can. But there's no race. Just as long as you get the build done, that's all that matters. So it's never a race. You don't have to feel rushed. As I always say, you can pause it or rewind at any point during the video if you feel like you need to. All right, and then once we've gotten this whole thing filled in, we're not quite there yet, but once we get that done, we're gonna work on the outside. So this is our oak planks right here. And what I want to actually do is also is right where this black line is before the block of quartz start. I want you to fill that area in with the block, or not block quartz, the oak planks as well. Just because that's going to be our little attic where we have some extra spare room, and for storage and stuff like that. And we'll get to that in a second, but for right now, we just want to focus on filling this stuff in. Okay, last row here. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to go outside really quickly. And this is, again, something you can take or leave. I added this whole gravel area around it just to kind of give it like, kind of like it's just laying on the floor type of look. But you can do whatever you want with it. If you want to add that look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the entire build twice with the, what's it called, just removing the blocks like this. Just taking it all the way around. And then once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and shape it. So I'll show you that. So this is our first row right here. And then we're going to do a second row. And then we're going to shape it like I said. Over there you can see a build that never actually released. It's actually a Jeff the Killer house, but I never actually made it because I felt like it was a little bit too much. So it was supposed to be a Halloween build, but I never, like I said, I never uploaded it because it was just a little bit too gory, I think. So never went with it, but maybe one day, I don't know, probably not to be honest, but maybe one day. And right here, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna kind of shape it, like I said. So we're gonna go ahead and fill in. Well, let's just fill this in with gravel first. So let's fill it in with gravel, and then we'll start to shape it. That way, it's a little bit easier to shape. But yeah, there's a few builds that I build where I build them and then I don't actually ever release them. Usually it's not for that reason. That's actually the first time it's ever been for that reason. Sometimes I don't think they're good enough, or maybe because I don't really know how I could make a tutorial on it, because sometimes stuff is hard to tutorial, so I don't make a tutorial on it because I don't want to make it confusing for people, so I just leave it as is. But that was one of those builds where it was something was wrong with it, so I just decided not to do it. Alright, so now that we have that shaped like this, now what we're going to do is we're going to go in one on all the corners just like this. So go in like this and boom. And then on this side go in. And you're basically be in one on both corners, on both sides of it. So right here, what I mean by in one is you're one block in. And then on this side, same thing. We go in one and then continue on. Man, I was trying so hard not to mess up so I'd have to get out some grass blocks, but I failed. So we're going to do that anyway. Alright, and then right here, same thing. And then once you have that done, you're just going to go and get your gravel and fill all that in as well. And for me, I like it because it's kind of reminds me of a camera, if you're out on a hiking trail, you're shooting or something, and you just sit the camera down the gravel. It's like a gravel patch. It's like its own gravel patch it's sitting on. So I like it like this personally, but I guess why, so you can take it or leave it. You could also make it like a moat out of water if you wanted to, but I think it looks good like this. So now that we have that done just like this, what we can do inside here basically is, you want to, you can just go ahead and come right here and you can add your door, obviously. I'm gonna do that really quickly. You can add your door, and then what I did on mine was I actually found the center of these windows, and I kind of just made a beam going straight up like this. And it doesn't have to be centered exactly. You can put put it wherever you want. And then in this area up here, I made this into like an attic, because it's not like a lot of space. Like, I don't think it's enough space to live in, really. Actually, you could live in there very easily, but it's not a comfortable space to live in. So what I basically did was I just left it like as a storage area. So you come up here, and then once you're in here, you could actually just put some chests down. So you can put chests in here. You can put a bunch of furnace. Oh, don't want to use trap chest. So you can put a bunch of furnace if you want to. So that way, you know, you can just like have a whole furnace cooking area if you wanted to. Or you can just put down some chests like I'm doing here, as you can see. I don't know if they're going to be perfectly centered. Oh, they are. Good. Perfect. All right, and then once you've done that, I'm going to do a few more, actually, before I head out of here. So this is a good amount of storage, you can see. And then along these walls right here, if you wanted to, I'm not going to... Actually, I'll do like one row, but you could go along the entire walls and just do furnace just like this. So that way you have all these furnace options. You could even do, like, you know, in between the different chests like this. And just like that. You can even do behind him. You can even do behind him, but it'd be kind of harder to reach. So I don't know, up to you. But it's got a lot of potential up here for like just, you know, more survival-esque type stuff. But not really something you'd want to live in probably. And that, but down here you could definitely live in this area. Put your bed over here, and I'll leave the bottom floor to you guys to decorate however you guys would like to. But we're going to actually end this video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys can be a huge favor, as I said earlier, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. I build loads of crazy Minecraft houses all the time, as you can see here. This whole world is full of crazy Minecraft builds. We have this marionette house. I have a bunch of Halloween builds I did. This has not come out yet, but tell me if you guys would actually like to see this. This is actually a whole, like, house. Like, it's not really a house. I don't really know what to call it yet. Maybe like a fortress made out of the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared crew. Don't Hug Me I'm Scared crew. Just like that. I have some trouble saying that. And this one's not finished, actually, as you can see, but we're working on it. So once this is actually finished, if you guys would like to see a tutorial on it, I would definitely do that. I think it came out pretty awesome. And yeah, there's a lot of our stuff here on this world that you can check out. And, you know, well, it's on my channel. You can check out everything on this world, pretty much. You can check out. It's on the channel. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.